private property. Keep out. No right to roam on this land. Posted. No trespassing. Keep out. Fuck you. Day 26 on this little jaunt. Second day on Bent Mackay. I did almost 19 yesterday with a little over 4,000 feet of elevation. It was a big fat day. And I got to that shelter that's in this little cabin. And there were 2 other through hikers there who had been there about an hour. Da Vinci and Prancer and their dog Nero. And they had a campfire going. And they handed me a Smart Water bottle of wine. We had a great time. They cooked up mac and cheese and ham steaks on the fire and had that for dinner. I was drinking wine out of my cook pot. It was a great night. We had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. And then this morning I got up early and we're gonna try to get a hitch in about a mile into town. And then I'll update you because my GoPro's about to die. It keeps dying a lot. Don't know if these videos are coming out well or not. Almost there. Look, now it doesn't die. It's also cold this morning. About freezing, a little bit below. So I'm wearing all my warm sleeping clothes because I have an easy walk with just a tiny little climb. So I won't be sweating too bad. Made getting packed up and leaving in the morning real fast. It was real nice. Now I had to put on cold white clothes. So many cabins here. What I like about this spot is that none of these cabins are the same. They're not just cookie cutter. And it's really fun to just look at all the different designs and different things everyone's done with them. Usually I would hate something like this on a through hike, but actually not too mad about this. This is kind of fun. That one's for sale.
I can sense the crash of summer by the hum of the wave. I got my head checked, baby, in the muslin rain. Just turns out like
time to try and get a hitch on this interstate. Sale on the stakes. It is 8:17. I'll give it 20 minutes standing here before I start walking. 6 mile walk, so I don't walk. Made into town. I probably didn't wait more than 10 minutes for a hitch. It actually came super quick. There's a nice woman named Pearl who was driving up to Asheville, North Carolina to meet some friends for Thanksgiving. And she had a sweet dog named Ruby in the car. It was like a 10-minute drive here. And then I got checked in early at like 9 a.m. She wasn't going to let me check in early, which was totally fair. And I was like, well, can I just leave my pack here so I don't have to like take it around town and stuff? And she was like, well, legally, we're not allowed to like take your pack in case something happened to it. And so I just did the through hiker thing, which is what you just say, but you don't accept it. You just kind of stand there.
Hearts tower.
She's like, well, I'll see if I can get you.
The times are do change.
Check in.
I got my neighbors on my ceiling like a falling rain.
You got the wrong person.
Just the way it is.
I definitely had the right route. It was 204.
Nothing ever works out right.
Told her.
Nothing ever stays in town. Nothing ever works out right.
Did not have
But you know that it will sometime.
place right across the street, like literally right next to the building. It's a night.
I can feel.
And I went in there and I put a picture of everything.
I can feel.
I ate it all. It was so good. I was so hungry.
I can feel.
And the woman who was my waitress had seen me get out of the
Oh, 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 oh.
She is from New York. And was a hiker in Detroit. She had also done most of the all of it. Most of the AT the next couple of years. So that was super cool. Talked to her for a while. She gave me free soda and some snacks.
And I'm gone. times.
Not being in the cold.
Nothing ever works out right.
Thanks for the next 4 days.
Nothing ever stays intact. All my giving's gone. Too weak to hold on. But maybe it just feels right. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Happy Thanksgiving. Trying to get Hitch out of town is a bit harder. People don't want to stop. I'm walking, I don't know, 10 minutes. It's like a 6-mile walk back to trail, so I'm just gonna walk with my thumb out. I hope somebody picks me up. No dice so far though. It's really cold. And I feel like having a glove on obscures my thumb. So I'm going with no glove. But then my hand gets really cold. I don't know. I feel like with hitchhiking, there's so many little things that you try to do to like improve your odds. I don't know if any of it actually matters. You just need a nice person who's not scared of you to pick you up. Hitch has been secured. I'm back there. That was the guy who got me, gave me a ride. I'm back where I left trail. So now we walk down this road a little bit, and then I'll be figuring things out. Super nice guy. Does appliance repair work, and I wasn't even expecting to get picked up right there. I was kind of losing hope, and I was deciding I was gonna just stand in one spot and just give it like 10 minutes and see what happened. And I just I just saw there was a car coming. And I just started to flash my thumb for like a hot second, and bam, pulled right over. It's kind of what I like about hitching, is you never know. It's like it's like gambling, you know? It's kind of addicting. People should be hitchhiking instead of sports betting or whatever. Maybe that'd be a healthy alternative. I don't know. But it's cold. It's like, I think just below freezing yet. It's supposed to get up to like 41. So I don't know if it'll really crack above freezing too much in the mountains. Once I get up, I have a big climb. But it's not bad once you're walking. So once I start hitting some climb, I'm gonna take my jacket off.
I met a woman named Gladys. She was 108. She said, John, will you promise to write a song that says it's never too late? Oh, I don't want to leave here, she said, but I suppose that I will.
If I ever have a kid,
I just hope they give me free will of their life. They gave it to me down here. She said, like, your kingdom in the dark. 'Cause this world is cold, even when it's hot, and you're about so. Mama used to tell me that. She'd say, keep it warm. Keep it warm.
Pretty cool.
Someday you gotta give it back.
It's the same river I'll be hopefully camping next to tomorrow night. About 23 miles from here. Yeah, fuckload of elevation gain for no fucking reason. Oh, tomorrow's gonna suck. But it is Nate's problem 16 hours from now. For now, he just has to stay warm and make another 3 miles and 1,200 feet. It's so fucking cold, man. Jesus. Oh, that's really sweet. Please open and sign our guest book. Short thing. Hey, Monk the Good. I saw a bunch of his comments on the Pinhoti thing. And the last people here were Prancer and Da Vinci and Nero 5 days ago. So I'm probably not gonna see anybody else the rest of this trail. I haven't seen anyone since then. This is really cool, and there's a hiker box. Camp memory. There was a shide trail leading us far up the green mountain to camp by a star. There was a bright fire leaping proud, and a young moon cocooned in cloud. There was a pine wind for lullaby, and a white bird in the dawn sky. There was enchantment that will be ours as long as memory. Yeah, just before I saw that hiker box, I was gonna say this would be a lot more enjoyable if it was not so cold. If it wasn't 35 degrees. But you know what? That changed my whole mind. That was so nice. That's the only trail magic on the Pinhoti or the BMT. And that was really sweet. It was nice to see that. I forgot how nice that was. And how much of a pick-me-up it is. I didn't take anything. I don't need anything. And I got my Kindle, so I ain't gonna carry a book, but I really appreciate it. It was fun reading everyone else's comments and seeing that the last people were 5 days ago. Oh man. But this is pretty cool. Apparently you can tube down this river. And I would love to do that if I'm ever back here in the summertime. Man, in the sun, it actually feels pretty nice. But once you're in the shade or the wind, oh my gosh. So note for myself tomorrow. So there will be a period from like 11:30 to 1:30 when the sun's out, and if you're kind of low and not in the wind, it's actually somewhat enjoyable. So that's when I need to take my lunch break and get water, if I can time it right, because otherwise it sucks. I'm just excited to get to camp. Oh, look at this guy up here. I'm gonna get a close up of him in a bit. What a cozy little campsite. I'd put my hammock right there. Oh, but there's no water. I gotta go another 2 miles. Man, I love that. That is exactly what I'm looking for tonight. Oh, I hope the next one's good too. Damn, that kind of pisses me off. Oh, that descent with the day hike has really spoiled me. This one is the same amount of steepness, but just covered in loose leaves. And you never know what you're going to step on or when you're going to slip. So you really have to feel out and plant each step. It really slows you down. Man, I feel like if I had a more well-groomed or well-traveled trail, I could really go a lot faster. I feel like this is now what's holding me back, rather than the physicality of it. In the beginning, it was both. But yeah, this is starting to annoy me now. This is the shit about hiking in the Appalachians that pisses me off. There's a 20% incline. Why? There's no need to do that. And it's going up to the top of this mountain. And it's dropping right back down. There's nothing to see up there. It's a wooded summit. Why don't you just walk me around this shit, man? Like, oh my god. fucking like, I hunched over like hunchback of Notre Dame to fucking hike this shit. It's so exhausting. And for no reason. I just need to go straight up there. It was camp for today. Even with the restaurant stop, which was like an hour. Still got here with an hour and a half of daylight left. Technically. Doesn't really look like it, but no, 16 miles, but with like 5 miles of road walk. Tomorrow I have to do 19 with 0 road walk and an extra 1,000 feet. Tomorrow I have to just walk straight up that. God damn it. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna get water before I freeze. And I'm gonna get set up and warm.